talk about in order to talk about our travel product, we have to be able to go over a couple of freedoms. Like, what kind of access do we have the opportunity to gain in this particular business? So the first set of freedom that we're going to have access to is that financial freedom, being able to not have to tell your kids no if you don't, if they want something. And typically you would say, oh no, we'll get it next time, or I don't have it. You don't have to say no anymore. We're going to create an opportunity where you have that financial freedom, where you can spend as much as you want, whatever you want. We're going to give you that time, the time freedom and the personal freedom. So that way you're not picking and choosing between your kids' games and your work schedule. You're going to be able to do everything that you need to do without any restriction. So we get an abundance of freedom that we typically aren't offered when we're working a regular job. So in order to access these freedoms, we're going to show you how to design your ideal lifestyle. When you're designing your ideal lifestyle, you have a couple of things that you're going to have access to. One of them is being able to earn more. So making more money than you probably ever have made before. Being able to travel more, definitely being able to see different countries and cities and just have access to the world that you probably didn't even realize you could actually get to. Being able to save more and also experience more. As you can see, me and my son have been traveling for 4 years together, 26 states, 44 countries. So we have access to so much. So building a strong network is going to be huge in order to be able to design your ideal lifestyle. When you're building that network, it could literally be as simple as like, hey, Bria, where'd you get those braids done, right? I'm networking, I'm sharing where I went, but guess what? I didn't make any money when I told somebody that I got my hair done by this local girl in Springfield. Or I didn't get my, a referral fee or anything when I told someone where I got my nails done or my lashes. So we have an opportunity to build this network where everybody is being empowered and embraced, but you're also increasing your income at the same time, providing you with that unlimited income opportunity. Next, we're going to be able to benefit from e-commerce. So most of you guys know I was just in Vegas the other day. I got back like 2 days ago. I was able to work my business as long as the Wi-Fi is jumping, as long as my cell phone bill is paid, which we get 8 checks a month. So that's no problem, right? As long as whatever I have access to is working, I can work my business. There's no inventory, there's no quotas, which makes that even better of a business opportunity, because now you don't feel the pressure if something is happening in your life and you're unable to tend to your business. You can take the time that you need to be able to address that. Otherwise, we're going to show you how to be a travel professional, because a lot of people are actually, they're not really travel professionals, and they think that they are because they're working for free. So we're going to show you how do you get those deals, how do you get those commissions, and how to get paid, right? So now we're going to show you who we are. We are a marketing firm. Our marketing firm is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. It is called Planet Marketing. This gentleman on the right-hand side, Mr. Donald Bradley, is the CEO of this particular company. He is a very wise man, very intelligent man. He wants to make sure that we all have access to generational wealth. He has a goal of creating over 100 millionaires in his time during creating this opportunity. So he has 2 leading individuals that are going to help him run this company. He has Mr. Andy Kaufman. Mr. Andy Kaufman was actually retired, you guys. He did not need another job opportunity, but he understood and believed truly in the mission that Mr. Bradley has set out with Planet Marketing. So guess what? He came out of retirement to be able to support this mission. Within 30 days, we went international, all because of Mr. Andy Kaufman. Then we have Miss Leanne Truckler. She is our COO. We like to call her our bag lady because she makes sure we get paid on time, every time, you guys. So this is an online business provider, as you know, based out of Atlanta, Georgia. We have paid out over $190 million worth of commissions in just 8 years within the company. We are in 20 countries right now. We are projected to be in Germany and Canada at some point this year. So we are constantly growing. So eventually we'll be all over the planet. But if we are a marketing firm, right, we need something to market. So our product is going to be travel. As you know, travel sells itself. There is no reason for people to have to question travel. Travel is just going to be booming all the time. People always want to go somewhere. So Mr. Bradley, a wise gentleman, he linked up with an even greater man, Mr. James Ferrara. He is the president and the co-founder of IntelliTravel, which has been around for over 30 years. This company is a leading innovator. So any travel agencies that you know around the world, they're definitely mimicking what Mr. James Ferrara has instilled here at IntelliTravel. This company is based out of Delray Beach, Florida, and we do have an exclusive partnership between Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel, where we get a chance to sell travel, but Planet Marketing gets a chance to sell the IntelliTravel business. We have a ton of accreditations, a ton of certifications, from the CLIA to the ARC to the Better Business Bureau. So you know that being associated and having that recognition from the Better Business Bureau is actually huge, and also provides another level of credibility. We also have the Magellan Award. That's pretty cool. It's similar to the Grammys Award, but in the travel industry. So lots of recognition. Until this date, this number actually has grown. We have paid out $3 billion worth of travel commissions to date. So next we're going to talk about did you know that commissions are already built into your travel booking? So if you didn't know, or if you do know, drop it in the chat. Let us know what you think, and then I'll give you my answer in about 10 seconds. So pretty much the commission is already built into the price of your trip. A lot of us are unaware of that until we become travel agents. So we want to help you become better informed before you join us. So we're going to show you how to start your business. We're going to show you how to be able to get 70 to 80% of the commission. We're going to show you how to be able to work that at-home business. We have personalized websites, which are going to be key because people can be able to book their own trips and you still get the commission, although you did not do the actual booking yourself. We are partnered with every major supplier worldwide, which is huge. We also have payment gateways, so that way people have a chance to do those payment plans. And then we have tons of customer management software. We also have the opportunity to be able to book any type of trip, whether it's going to be a group trip, a sorority, or fraternity, a girls trip, anything you can think of, we have the capacity to be able to book that. So this is a turnkey business. As soon as you create your investment, you have an opportunity to have your business up and running. It doesn't take weeks. It literally takes a couple of minutes to get this business up and running, and you can start collecting those checks. We have tons of customer service and support opportunities for you to be able to reach out to. We have abundance of training opportunities, whether you prefer to learn in person, whether you prefer to learn on a recording, a live, however you prefer to learn. We have tons of training opportunities to be able to support that. We have over $100,000 worth of sales and marketing tools right here in our back office, which looks like this picture right here on this picture screen right here. So as we stated, we can book just about anything you can think of. Like you see sports and entertainment, like I'm like dying to take my son to an NBA game and have him sit, on floor seats. I'm going to book that and be able to get commission. For instance, in April, I believe in the Massachusetts area, the Monsters trucks are going to be coming out again. I'm going to be able to book a simple show at the Monsters truck and be able to get commission. Car rentals, tours, vacation packages. A lot of the times when I go to the Europe area, they don't include transportation. Sometimes I can book transportation separately and get a commission off of that. So we have access to everything. So why travel now, right? That's the main question here, because we want to show people what it's like to be able to have access to this travel industry. So just so you guys know how much money is actually being spent in the industry right now, it's around $8 trillion a year, you guys. And within 10 years, it's projected to be $15 trillion a year. So people are constantly spending. People are constantly going somewhere. People are constantly trying to explore the world. That's why these numbers come in so high. If you did not know, between the hours of 9 to 5, travel is the #1 research category. So while people are working, they're trying to figure out how to get out of work, whether they are, unhappy at work, whether they're just looking to celebrate. No matter what it is, people are always looking. But remember, in the beginning, we're talking about those freedoms. Not everybody has access to those freedoms that allow them to travel and be able to move as freely as they would like. So they're doing all this looking around. But hey, if you join us, we can show you how to do both. So we have 3 categories of travelers. We have our Gen Zs. Those are our digital generations. They're always on TikTok. They're recording every moment, but they do a lot of working and traveling at the same time. So we call those the leisure travelers. They do the business and the leisure in one. Next, we have our baby boomers. They are fueling the growth. And lastly, we have our millennials. They are spending $200 billion a year. So I'm one of those, and I definitely be outside. So we are contributing a lot of money as millennials here. So now we're going to go over pretty much how to show you how to get paid on what people are going to do anyways. We know people are always wanting to travel. We know people who are constantly traveling, whether you have the desire to do it or whether you're actually doing it. A lot of people are doing it and not getting paid. So we just want to show you how to get paid on what people are going to do regardless. So how much can I earn? So now we're going to get into some examples as to what some of the options look like. We have resorts, hotels, cruises. You get commission on everything. So now we want to show you what those commissions could look like. So as I told you before, we get our own personalized website. It's very, very cool. You send out your link. People have an opportunity to access that link and book their own trips. It's super user-friendly. It's super easy to use. They book their trip. So this particular customer goes away 3 times a month for 3 days. Each time they go away, and look, your commission is $151. May not be the biggest commission, but I'm pretty sure that's a utility bill in someone's household, part of a daycare bill. Who knows, right? I don't relate to golf. That's not my thing, but I just went on a girls trip to Vegas. There was 4 of us. It was awesome. And look at the commission was $274.86. So I always equate to what this commission could be, how it could be a bill in my household. So that's how I'm like, oh, well, if I got to pay this bill, I'll add an extra trip. I'll try to do an extra booking. So they also have this example, 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service. You guys, once you go butler, you will not go back. I was in Bali for Thanksgiving, and I had butler service, and it was absolutely amazing. And look, for a commission on a 7-day trip, $561. So you got to start to think about what you can pay and how to be able to minimize debt and bills within your household. So that was one example, well, 3 examples. Now we're going to go over our last example. This is a 5-day cruise, and this was for 20 people. And guess what? $2,200 was your commission. Like, think about how many bills you can pay, and think about if you book this, 4 or 5 times a year, how many bills and how much debt can you really get rid of by just having, look, this is one booking right here. How amazing for this group trip. So we want to show you how to be able to have fun, but also to be able to learn and earn at the same time. We have opportunities where you can just educate yourself by experience and travel from a client perspective on those exclusive IntelliTrips. So we're going to go over what some IntelliTrips will look like. But we also have a couple of certifications that you can go through. By doing the certifications, not only do you have an opportunity to learn more about the business, but you become better educated, so that way you can give an even better experience to your customers when they are reaching out to you. But you also get an increase in your commission as well. So it's a win-win. You benefit, and so do your clients at the end of the day. So let's jump into what those IntelliTrip. Oh, and we have some dream makers in the building. We have a couple of people going to New York next month, well, this month actually, to become vacation builders. So yeah, let's get into this exclusive IntelliTrip. So this one is here in Jamaica. You're away for 4 nights. What this looks like is, this is your workplace. Me, my personal workspace, I have like this like dingy kind of gray office. It's not super cool. But guess what? I would be able to have this as an office for 4 nights when I was in Jamaica. So you get a chance to be able to explore this amazing resort and give some honest feedback and let them know how they can enhance their services and the quality of service that they provide, so that way you can feel more confident sending the customers over. So you guys know about the Bob Marley drink, right? It's layered. I don't remember the colors, but we want to make sure the colors are layered correctly, right? So we're going to get feedback on that. How was the water? How was the sand? If I'm laying out on this little beach chair, how was that feeling? Was it comfortable? Just giving honest feedback about the quality of the room, the quality of the food, the quality of the overall service that you're going to be receiving. Because guess what? If you enjoy it, you'll feel more confident in sending your customers over there. You'll also have a ton of pictures, a ton of information to be able to share and get real life experiences. So for this particular trip, guess what? As agents, we only pay $99 per person, not $99 a night. Literally only $99 per person. So we have this access. So although you're working a little bit, this is still a true vacation here. So our next example is going to be a cruise. Now we know that 7-day cruises can be a little expensive, but on this Royal Caribbean cruise, we have 2 prices here. We have our balcony and we have our ocean view. So for our ocean view, we have $399, and then for our balcony, we have $559. Same concept, being able to use this cruise ship as your workplace, right? So you're going to have a little bit of vacation, but you're also going to do a little bit of work, but you're only going to work for this little, for this low cost here. So how's the slide sliding, right? I shouldn't have to put no lotion or no oil on to go down your slide. I shouldn't be getting no rug burns, right? If I have an ocean view room, can I see clearly out? Did y'all clean the windows? Like, just giving honest feedback to make sure that you're enjoying your experience, and then they have the feedback to be able to correct those experiences and make sure everybody has a grand time on this Royal Caribbean cruise. So that was our second IntelliTrip. Now we have some guarantees, right? Because we all know that it all comes down to money. We want to make sure that we're respecting our customers' money, but also respecting the agents that end up joining us. So our first guarantee is going to be in regards to our customers. We want to make sure that they have the best price around, right? So our first guarantee is best price, 100% best price guarantee. What that means is if we can't beat the price or match the price, we're going to give a travel credit voucher called IntelliBucks and for the difference of the 2 fares. So what that looks like is, I will pull up a quote. If the customer pulls up a quote, we're going to make sure it's apples for apples. Their quote needs to match mine exactly. And then we're going to determine from there, like, can we beat their price that they found? Can we match the price that they found? If not, are we going to be able to give them the difference in the form of a travel credit voucher? Our second guarantee is going to be the 100% money back guarantee. This is for the agents that join us and within 30 days, they're not satisfied with their experience. So in the event that you are not satisfied and this business is deemed to not be for you, that's okay. We would appreciate that you still support us and allow us to book your trips for you. But in the event that you're not happy with it, you can get your money back within 30 days. No questions asked. You don't got to talk about it. Just go on and get your refund. Our last one is going to be our unique profit guarantee. Now, what that looks like is if you stay within the business for a total of 12 months and you have not made or saved what you have invested into this company for your investment to get started, you are going to not only get a refund and be able to get a refund so that way you're not taking any losses, but you're going to be able to remain in the business as well to give you an opportunity to have a successful second year. So again, no one should come in the business and be able to lose any of their investment money. So I appreciate everyone's time today. That does conclude my portion of travel. We are going to start talking about the compensation plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce my sister in success, actually my director in success, because she is absolutely killing it. So I'm going to introduce Miss Angelique. She is a one-star director out of Knoxville, Tennessee, you guys. She is a mom of six. She works full-time as a senior sales specialist in corporate America and still seeing full-time results in her business, you guys. She is in the top 1% income earners within our company, and her organization has well over 250 agents all over the United States. And the icing on the cake, you guys, although she is a director, she has also created 2 directors within her organization as well. She is killing it. She's absolutely amazing. I love working with her. And she is going to tell you all about our amazing compensation plan. Miss Angelique, do I have you on the line?
Yes, you do. Can you hear and see me loud and clear?
I sure can. Take it away.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, you dropped some flames in the chat. She absolutely broke down the travel business to the T. And you guys see how you can earn exactly how much you can earn in that travel business. But what I'm going to go over, guys, is some adult money. If you are here to hear about some adult money, just drop adult money in the chat. And like she said, I'm going to go over the Planet Marketing Compensation Plan, guys. We're going to show you how you can build a network, empower yourself so you can go out and empower others also. You're going to be able to capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. Now, as Warren Buffett says, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source, right? So what I'm going to go over first, guys, is what we call our leverage weekly income, guys. And this is something that you're going to get paid out every single week, okay? And the only thing you have to do is recommend, go out and introduce people to this amazing opportunity. And guess what? You're going to get a $50 direct sale commission for each person that you introduce this business to, guys. And I want you to understand, like I said, it's unlimited income opportunity. So if you go out and you introduce the business to 10 individuals, guess what? That very next week, you're going to get a check for $500. And it gets better, guys. You're going to be able to give yourself a 50% check match on all personal referrals. So what that means is you're going to introduce the business to someone and they're going to do the exact same thing because they're not going to be able to keep it to themselves, right? So they're going to go out and introduce the business to someone. The company is going to pay them their $50 direct sale commission, and they're going to give you a 50% check match of $25. And understand, this is not coming from their money, guys. This is on top of what they're getting, right? You're going to be able to actually give yourself a $10 raise. You're going to earn additional $10 bonuses as you promote, okay? And we're going to go over that in just a second, okay? And how you're going to be able to promote yourself is we have a Planet Builders program, right? You're going to be able to advance through the Builders program with personal active ITAs, all right? So once you go out and you introduce this business to 3 individuals, the company is going to recognize you as a bronze builder. Listen, if I have any bronze builders on the line, go ahead and drop it in the chat so we can show that we have proof, right? And next, like we said, we're not going to keep this information to ourselves. We're going to keep on sharing this opportunity with individuals, right? So once you go out and you help 3 more individuals, guys, you now have 6 people that you're introduced this business to. You're going to be recognized as a silver builder. If we have any silver builders on the line tonight, just drop it in the chat so the guests can see that we are here, right? But you're not going to stop there, guys. We want everyone to go gold. So once you introduce the business to 9 individuals, you're going to be recognized as a gold builder, guys. And that's where you're going to get that first level of the $10 team bonuses that I was just talking about, right? So every time you introduce the business to someone, guys, you're going to get your $50 direct sale commission and $10 on top of that. And guess what? It gets better than that. You're going to get a 10% match on all personal ITAs travel commissions. So what that means is that family cruise that Bria booked, and she got that $2,000, right? the company gave me a 10% match. So I got $200, and I don't know who went on that trip. You're also going to get a 10% match on all personal reps matrix commission. And we're going to go over that in just a second, guys. So, guys, drop in the chat if you know what residual income is. Before I started this business, I'm not gonna lie, I heard about residual income, but I truly didn't understand the full meaning of residual income. What that means is you just have to go out and do something one time and generate income that is going to keep going on and on and on. So this is income that you're going to be able to keep earning in your sleep, right? So the only thing that you have to do, guys, is unlock your matrix, and that is introducing the business to 2 individuals, right? But remember, we're going through the builders program, right? So once you become a bronze builder, that means you have 3, no more than 5 individuals on your team, guys. You're going to unlock a matrix of $1,452. I'm sorry. And then you're going to keep going, right? So once you become a silver builder, guys, that means you introduce the business to 6 individuals, no more than 8. You're going to unlock a matrix of $39,000. Wow. But remember, we're going to go gold, right? We want it all. So once you have 9 individuals that you have unlocked introduce the business to, you unlock a matrix of $118,000 of potential earnings. And I want you to understand, this is a totally different paycheck that is paid out on the 10th of each and every month, okay? And we have our Planet Directors program, guys. You're able to advance through the directorship program with at least 100 active ICAs. Directors will receive a bonus that's paid out on the 1st of each and every month. And this is in addition to the weekly income that we just went over, in addition to the residual income that you're going to be receiving. 1-star directors receive $1,000 monthly income guaranteed from all sources. So you're not going to be able to fall short of $1,000 once you become a director. Okay. And the directors also receive a Planet Marketing Director jacket, awards and recognitions, guys. Once you become that 1-star director, that actually means that your organization has grown to 100 active agents. All right. You're going to be able to start your month off at the 1st of each and every month with a $500 bonus. So I was able to start my month off at the 1st of the year with a $500 bonus. You hear me? And I also gave myself another $10 team raise, team bonus, guys. So that means that $20 is added on top of the $50 for every direct sale that I actually make, guys. But I'm on my run to 2-star director, right? That means my organization is almost at 300 active agents. Once I do become a 2-star director, guys, that 1st of the month check is going to double. So I'm going to be able to actually start my month off with a $1,000 bonus. Give myself another $10 team bonus, guys. We have 3-star directors, 4-star directors, and 5-star directors, guys. They are doubling that bonus at the 1st of each and every month. The 5-star directors, guys, that is where the $10 team bonus taps out at $60. But I'm gonna go up to our 6-star directors just for a second. We actually only have 3 in the 8 years. That organization is over 10,000 active agents, guys. They start their month off at $16,000. They are actually millionaires in this opportunity. But listen, it gets better. We actually like to reward what is duplicated. So we have a presidential ring and Rolex program, guys. And once your earnings go up to $100,000, that means you're making 6 figures in this business opportunity. You're going to be rewarded with a sapphire ring, right? And it gets better, guys, because your income is going to continuously grow residually. You hear me? So once your earnings is at $250,000 annually, you're going to be presented that ruby ring. And we have people that is actually rocking this ruby ring. We also have diamond ring wearers, guys. That means their income is $500,000 annually. And I want you to understand that we actually have people that are rocking these rings that done this part-time and still doing this part-time. And then we have people that is actually rocking that double diamond ring. The 3 individuals that I told you about, they are documented millionaires in this opportunity. And of course, you see that timepiece on the side right there, that diamond encrusted Rolex timepiece is presented to everyone that hits that 5-star directorship, because our founder wants you to know what time it is, and the time is most definitely now. What we have right here, guys, is our income disclosure statement for 2022. These are real numbers that we report to the IRS, guys. This is fully legit. You can see the highs and the lows. If you want to see this in more detail, please get back with the person who invited you, and we can make sure that we get you a copy of this. Now, what we have right here, guys, is our Planet Marketing Pledge. Now, this speaks volumes of our founder. He wants you to feel secure in knowing that this Planet business that we are building, these multiple streams of income, and we're really talking about building generational wealth. That's exactly what we are creating, a legacy business. So with that being said, everyone that becomes a Planet Marketing Director, you are able to build a legacy business. You're able to feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, this business is going to outlast you. And what that means is your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commission checks, guys, your director's pay, the director's bonuses, and the weekly residual monthly income. All right, so all of the income, the 7 streams that we discussed, your family is still going to be able to receive that. And just like your travel business, guys, with your marketing business, it's also turnkey. You are going to have all the valuable tools, supports, and systems to run your business just like you should. A website that you're able actually to track your business, a mobile app, guys, you're able to grow your business and see your business in real time. And of course, you're going to have trainings. You're going to have on-demand trainings, one-on-one trainings, live trainings, via web calls, Zooms. And of course, we do have our live events and trainings and conventions that we all love to go to, guys. Soon coming up, guys, we do have our international convention that is coming up. Super excited, guys. It is going to be back in Orlando, Florida, guys. We have some guest speaker. This past year, we had E.T. Thomas. This year, we have another great speaker that is coming up. I'm super excited. So you are probably wondering, okay, I'm hearing about how I can make this income. So how do I go ahead and get started? Listen, guys, price is what you pay and value is what you get. So we really do want to make sure that you make a quality decision and get started today. To get started, it's only $199.90, guys. And that is so you can take advantage of both of these amazing opportunities. $19.95 is going to go to Planet Marketing. $179.95 is going to go to IntelliTravel for your travel business. You're going to be able to maximize both of these great opportunities. Book travel and also sell the travel agencies. You're going to be able to leverage the benefits and the perks of Group 2 great companies. And of course, to keep your business up and running, it's only $59.90. And with all that being said, guys, we want to make sure that you make a decision. Every time we do this presentation, we have our number 2s. You guys have questions. And guess what? We have answers. So I hope that you guys wrote your questions down. I'm going to be ready to answer any questions that we might have. Number 3s, no thank yous. I don't believe we probably have any number 3s on here because you were curious and you wanted to know. And I don't believe you would have got on if you wasn't. Number 1s. You heard everything that you needed to hear. You are ready to go ahead and get started. Get back with the person who invited you and tell them to go ahead and send you the link so you can get started. And now that concludes our presentation for this evening. Like I said, we are going to open it up for Q&A, guys. Start your journey of success. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with that very first step. All right, guys. So we're gonna go into Q&A, and this is for our guests and guests only. If you have any questions, I would like for you to raise your hand, and we're gonna unmute you so you can ask your questions. If you are shy, that is okay. You can just write any questions that you have in the chat. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Do we have any guests? All right. I don't see any hands, so I am going to assume that we have no questions for this evening. Thank you guys for hopping on. Please get back with the person who invited you, get your business started. I look forward to welcome you all in to the team soon. Good night.